Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. What is the self and what is the not self? And how to discriminate between the two was the topic taken for discussion. In that we have sorted out what is anatma, what is the not self. Now the second topic that demands attention and understanding is what is the atma. See? So this is the main topic. We have started yesterday. अथते संप्रवक्ष्यामि स्वरूपं परमात्मनः यद्विज्ञाय नरो बन्धात् मुक्तः कैवल्यमश्नुते. See, now I shall tell you what is the essential nature of the Supreme Self. With reference to the individual, it is referred as the Self. With reference to the totality, it is referred as Paramatma, the Supreme Self. Atma, Paramatma. But it is one and the same. With reference to the wife, man is referred as husband. But with reference to all the relations that he is supporting, he is called as man. So Atma, Paramatma. So Athate Sampravakshami Swarupam Paramatmanah Yadvidnyaya, having known which, Naraha Bandhat Muchyate, the person is liberated from this relative existence. See, that means he continues to be husband, but he doesn't become miserable. He continues to be a son, but he is not disturbed because of the father. He continues to be a father, but doesn't care for the son. He is happy. So, yad vidnyaya naro bandhat muktaha kaivalyam ashnute. And then he comes back to the original position of man. In man, there is no difference between man and the son, man and the husband, man and the father. There is no difference. So Sajatiya, Vijatiya, Swagata, all the differences totally absent. In that absolute reality, one comes back. Now what is that? The story begins. 127th verse. Don't struggle where it has gone. अस्ति कश्चित् स्वयं नित्यम अहम प्रत्ययलम्बनः अवस्थात्रय साक्षी सन् पंचकोश विलक्षणः. There is something which is eternal and supports the notion of I. See? So I am a son, I am a father, I am a husband, I am a brother-in-law, I am a son-in-law. Who is supporting all these things? Man. So man is Nitya and all other things they are Anitya. See, when you are in front of your father, you are a son. When in front of your son, you are a father. Then you are not a son. Anitya, temporary. So, Asti Kaschit Nityam, but the man is common everywhere. Asti Kaschit Swayam Nityam, then Aham Pratyalambanaha. So the son is supported by the man, the husband is supported by the man. So man is the substratum supporting all the relations. In the same manner, there is something which is supporting everything. What is supporting everything? And what is that? Avasthatraya Sakshi San. So our life is consisting of three layers of experiences. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. Waking, dream and deep sleep. And Avasthatraya Sakshi San. And this Kaschit, this reality which we are going to speak, is the witness of all the three. Witness means what? It is illuminating the waking experiences of the waker and the waking world, but not getting influenced by any one of them. It is illuminating the dream experiences of the dreamer, but not getting influenced by any one of them. See, Avasthatraya Sakshi San. Supporting all the three experiences without getting influenced by them. And Panchakosha Vilakshanaha, but he is totally different, independent of the Panchakoshas. Annamay, Pranamay, Manomay, Vijnanamay, Anandamay is totally independent of. That means the attributes of the Annamaya Kosha, they do not belong to this reality, the Atma. For example, what are the attributes of the Annamaya Kosha? It is born, it grows, it decays, it dies, and then it was absent. This doesn't apply to this reality. Neither born, nor grows, nor decays, nor dies. See, prana is the one which is coming and going. This reality doesn't come and go. The mind is the one where there are sorrows and miseries. Here there are neither sorrows nor miseries. See? Then Vijnanamaya Kosha, where this body is born with every relation, with every reference, a new body is born. So, here, whatever may be born, this reality doesn't get influenced. Whether it is a waker or dreamer or a deep sleeper, remains the same. See? Panchakosha Vilakshanaha. This is what the truth is. Now, Yo Vijanati Sakalam Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu Tad Buddhi Tadvritti Sadbhava Bhavam Ahamityayam. I think we have seen it yesterday. Yo Vijanati Sakalam. He who is supporting all the three experiences through which the intellect goes, or the jiva goes, or the body goes. See? And also the presence and the absence of the thoughts. See? Yo Vijanati Jagra Swapna Sushuptishu, in all the three experiences, Buddhi Tadvritti Sadbhava Abhava. Presence and absence of the I, the ego. In Buddhi only the notion of I is there. So the presence and absence of all the thoughts, good thought, bad thought, success, failure, all of them are, and this absolute reality, the one which is illuminating. When there is a joyful person is born, that is also illuminated, I am happy. Then misery comes, I am miserable. So this I which is born with every experience, those eyes are also illuminated by the same reality without becoming miserable. Therefore, the only example which we can think of is an actor on the stage. So he is showing he is miserable, but he is not. See? He is showing he is miserable, but he is not. In the same manner, this absolute self illuminating the waker, but he is not a waker. See? Now, 129th verse. Yaha pashyati swayam sarvam yam na pashyati kaschana yaha chetayati buddhyadim natu yam chetayatyayam. Oh, this also we have seen yesterday. Yaha pashyati swayam sarvam. He who is able to illuminate everything, but none can illuminate his. In simple words, yesterday we told you, now I remember. The effects can never know the cause. Once it happened in some place, that child was little bit of different type. So just to tease the child, that your mommy, daddy, they don't love you. How? They were showing me their marriage album. Yes, I also seen. You are nowhere there. They did not even invite you for their marriage. And you think they love you? Poor you. See, I was invited, I am in that photograph. Because you are not invited, you are not there. And that has gone in the head of the child so deeply. Why you did not invite me for your marriage? See. So, when this was going on, after that was over, then just as a byline of thought, one person said, he said, Swamiji, this example is okay for the child, but in the Western world this example is not right. How? He said, many times the son or the daughter, they are the special guest, see, in the marriages of their mother and father, because they get married number of times, not only once. And then they are new. Suppose the mother gets married to another man and the daughter is maybe about 15 years or 20 years. Then she doesn't call that new husband of the mother as father or dad. No, only by name they address. Hi Bill. That's it. Therefore, yena vishwamidam vyaptam yanna vapnoti kinchana. That can never be known by the objective world. Abharupamidam sarvam yam bhantam anubhatyayam. This is pure knowledge, pure consciousness, and in its light only everything is known. So the known, the known knowledge and the knower, all the three are known in the light of this pure conscious self. See? यस्य सन्निधि मात्रेण देहेन्द्रिय मनोधियः विषयेषु स्वकीयेषु वर्तन्ते प्रेरिता इव. Come on, we have done this also. How? I am repeating it anyway. Yasya sannidhi matrena, that by the very proximity of which dehendriya manodhiya swakiyeshu vishayeshu vartante prerita iva. All these faculties start functioning in the respective field, prerita iva, as if somebody is prompting them. That now you eyes go into color and form, ears go to the sounds, nose go for poking. In this manner, somebody is as if prerita iva, as if somebody is prompting them to go. So this is the truth. In the very presence, the proximity of this, the body, senses, mind, intellect, everything start becoming functional. Ahankaradi dehanta vishayascha sukhadaya vedyante ghatabadyena nitya bodha swarupina. So now the whole thought is summarized. Ahankaradi dehanta. So started from the earlier verse. Earlier verse is 127. Asti kashchit swayam nityam aham pratyayalambanaha. So this aham of 127th verse up to dehanta yasya sannidhi matrena deha indriya manodhiyaha. So from 127 to 131 verse, ahankaradi dehanta vishayasya sukhadayaha. All the objects and all the experiences. Ghatavad vidyante. See, like an object, they are known nitya bodha swarupina by this eternal conscious presence. See? So this is the summary of all the 5-6 verses. So that which is illuminating the known, knower, knowledge, that which is illuminating the experienced, the experiencer and the experiencer. See? In this manner, everything is illuminated by this one reality, and therefore there cannot be many one realities. Reality is only one. After having given this, analyzing our experiences, now some scriptures are quoted, because ultimately what we are doing, we have to go to the study of the original text after we are introduced to them through this Prakaran Grantha. Eshontara Purusha Puranaha Nirantara Khanda Sukhanubhuti Sadaika Rupa Pratibodha Matro Yeneshita Vagasavascharanti. Yesterday we had come here. Eshaha Antaratma. So this Supreme Self is the Antaratma, the support of everything. See? Then Purushaha. Purusha means what? There are two meanings given. Puri Shayanat Purushaha. The one who is expressing through some upadhi. See? What is the house of gold? A house of gold is every ornament. See? What is the house of clay? Every pot. Which is the house of Bhagwan? Every body. See? Because what is the house? Where things are available. So, in the ornament, the gold is available. So, gold is the house of the ornament. Because you want a location. And unless there is a limitation of time and space, location cannot be. Therefore, Eshontaratma Purushaha, Purushayat, Purushenat Purushaha. The second meaning is the Purnatvat Purushaha. Meaning, although it is expressing through the limitations, because of that it has not lost its unlimited being. See? That is the meaning of Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. See? So, Eshontaratma Purushaha, the one who is expressing through the limitation and yet not getting influenced by any limitation is Purusha. This is the Purusha which is referred in Bhagavad Gita chapter 15. There this topic is brought out very beautiful. When Bhagavan says, Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidyaha, thereafter Bhagavan says, Dvau imau purusho loke ksharascha kshara evacha ksharas sarvani bhutani kutasto kshara uchyate uttama purushaha tu anya. See? So there are two Purushas. As if. But the truth is there is only one Purusha. Kshara and Akshara. Kshara is changing, Akshara is not changing. See? Now Uttama Purushaha tu anya Paramatma Tyudarutaha. The third Purusha is the Paramatma. So there are three. One is Kshara Purusha, second is Akshara Purusha, and third is the Paramatma. Three. Uttam Purusha. That means what? There is only one Purusha who is superimposed with the conditioning of the objectivity. The same Purusha, Paramatma, is called as the world. Now the same Paramatma with the conditioning of the Panchakoshas called Jiva, the Kutastha. That is Akshara Purusha. And Uttama Purusha is Yasmad Ksharamati Toham Aksharadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratita Purushottamaha. Because I am, although supporting the conditioning of the knower known, and yet I am beyond them. See? So the Kutastha is the knower, and the Jada Jagat, see, is the known. So both the knower and the known are supported by the same reality. That is what I am. This is the meaning of Purushaha. Eshontaratma Purushaha Puranaha. And Puranaha means what? It is Pura, it is the most ancient one before the beginning of time, and yet Nava, it is yet new. That means it is beyond the influence of the impact of time, unchanging reality, unchanging infinite reality. Eshontaratma Purusha Puranaha Nirantara, see, Akhanda Sukhanubhutihi, it is unbroken, eternal bliss. See, I was going to say experience of bliss. No, it is not experience of bliss, it is bliss. Nirantara Akhanda Sukhanubhuti is unbroken, continuous. See, those two words are used. Nirantara, it is not with a breach in between. Akhanda, it is a continuous. Should not have any doubt. Sukhanubhutihi, so it is unbroken, continuous bliss. See? Anandadeva kalbimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. This ananda, the bliss, is our essential nature. Now, sadaika rupaha, sada ek rupaha, doesn't undergo any modifications. See, there are 6 modifications which are spoken of. The asti, jayate, vardate, vipardapate, apakshiyate, vinashyati, shad vikaravadena sthulam sharira. So it is, then it grows, it is born, it grows, it modifies, it becomes, goes through some diseases and becomes old and one day dies. These 6 modifications do not pertain to this reality, sada ekarupaha, then pratibodha matraha. And this consciousness is pratibodha matra. In every experience, the truth is revealed. See? In a grosser way, waking, the truth is revealed. The dream, the truth is revealed. The deep sleep, the truth is revealed. Be very attentive. In the eyes, the truth is revealed. In the mind, the truth is revealed. In the intellect, the truth is revealed. But then why we do not experience? Because we are busy with the colors and the forms, we miss the eyes. We are busy with the sense organs, we miss the mind. We are busy with the mind, we miss the intellect, the viveka, discrimination. See, and we are lost only in discrimination, logic, and we miss Paramatma. See? So, pratibodha matraha. In every experience, this particular word comes in Kenopanishad. Pratibodha viditam matam. See, these words, now pratibodha, this word has come here, pratibodha matra. And where you will study in Kenopanishad, then, this word, I think it is from Vivekachoodamani. It is the other way around actually. From Kenopanishad, Bhagavan Shankaracharya has introduced this word. So that we become little bit familiar with the language of the Upanishad. Sadaika rupaha pratibodha matraha yene ishita, yena ishita. See, again Kenopanishad. There the student's question is kene ishitam, see, ishita. Kene ishitam patati preshitam manaha. So here also kena yena ishita, vak, the speech, asavaha prana charanti. Kenopanishad, the mantra exactly the same, word by word. Therefore, eshantaratma purushaha puranaha nirantara kanda sukhanubhutihi sadaika rupa pratibodha matraha yeneshita vagasavascharanti, under whose lordship all the faculties become functional. Now this Paramatma that we are talking about, now the location is given. Atraiva sattvatmanidhi guhayam avyakrutakasha uru prakashaha akasha uchchaihi ravivat prakashate swatejasa vishwamidam prakashayan. See? Atra evam. See? Sattvatmani. Remember the word sattva we have told you when we were studying the gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. Sat means Paramatma. Unmanifest. Pure existence. Without any differentiation. See? Good is, bad is. Existence is the same. Health is, disease is. See? Man is, woman is. So this eternal existence is Sat. Now Sattva, that which is manifesting in everything and being. Sattva. And where is everything and being? In the mind. Therefore, Sattva refers to the Antakaran where the truth is revealed. Now how the truth is revealed? Then, if it is Vishuddha Sattva or Mishra Sattva. If it is Vishuddha Sattva means what? Pure immaculate mind where impact of Rajoguna, Tamoguna is minimum or absent. It can't be absent, it will be minimum. When it is the mixed Sattva, that means when the mind is contaminated by the rajas and tamas, then the jiva is born. And the jiva will be kama, krodha, lobha, moha, selfishness, etc. And if it is only sattva guna pradhan, then he will be contemplative, loving everybody, supporting everything, because the existence is not against anything. We have seen this in earlier sattva guna topic. So atraiva sattvatmani dhi guhayam. See, in one's own dhi is buddhi, intellect. Dhi guhayam. Now be very attentive. Normally, when we take intellect as the place of the presence of the divine, that's called as the dhi guha. It is not a Bengali. Among the Bengalis, they have got this name guha. So dhi guhayam. So guha means all the panchakoshas. Atratmani, atraiva sattvatmani dhi guhayam. Behind or supporting or hidden in the panchakoshas, in the intellect, avyakruta akashe. See? Avyakruta akashe, the unmanifest. Avyakruta. Akashe, the space. That means the space is there, but is not yet manifest. That means what? It is a solid space. See? Avyakruta akashe, uruprakashaha. It is the uruprakashaha is illumined. See? Uruprakashaha. And then what does it do? Akashe uchchahi ravivat prakashate. Like in the space, the sun illuminates all that is present in the space in the same manner. So tejasa vishwamidam prakashayan. So the sun, which is in the space far above, illuminates everything that are the contents of the space in the same manner. This absolute conscious blissful reality illuminates all the experiences of the gross space for the waker, the mind space for the dreamer, and the conscious space for the deep sleeper. Everything is illuminated by the same reality. And when it is said far above, like this sun in the sky, it means far above means not distance wise. That means doesn't get influenced by anything. When the sun is illuminating a death procession, the sun doesn't get influenced by that. And when the sun is illuminating a marriage procession, the sun doesn't get influenced by that. Why? Because he knows both are the same processions. In one, somebody is dead. In other one, he has chosen to be. See? Atraiva sattvatmani dhi guhayam avyakrata akasha uruprakashaha akasha uchchaihi ravivat prakashate swatejasa vishwamidam prakashayan. This conscious self that we are, we only illuminate the worldly objects, the faculties through which we comprehend the worldly objects, the mind where experiences take place, and the intellect where experiencer is born. All of them are illuminated by the one conscious reality. See? As we rise higher, the differences become insignificant. Like you see when you are sitting in the flight, the moment the flight takes, within hardly not even 1 minute, we go up and everything starts looking so small, and ultimately the differences even disappear. In the same manner, the teacher is telling here the same thing. Colors and forms many. come to the vision, eyes, differences are zero. Sense organs are many. Come to the mind, all sense organs disappear. Mind alone is expressing as sense organs. Come to the intellect, all the whims and fancy likes and dislikes become important in the light of the wisdom or the discrimination in the intellect. Now this intellect is the expression of the Chetana, the life. So when we come to the life, the intellect and the individuality differences disappear. See? Chetana, life is common. It's not different. See friends, thus when we are rising above these conditionings, so which are the conditioning which we go through and suffer worldly objects, then our sense organs, organs of action, then our mind, then our intellect, the personality. These are the things which are pulling us down in the world. And in the deep sleep, when we discard all of them, the intellect goes back to the Prakriti and the reflected consciousness, Chidabhasa, goes back to the pure consciousness. See? Therefore, in deep sleep, nobody is sleeping. So it is a sleep without a sleeper. Now, multiply this example. Joy without an enjoyer. See? Experience without an experiencer. Knowledge without the knower. Because the knowledge itself gets divided into knower known. The experience itself gets divided into experiencer and experienced. See friends, atraiva sattvatmanidhi guhayam avyakritakasha uruprakasha akasha uchchaihi ravivat prakashate swatejasa vishwamidam prakashayan. Vishwa, everything is illuminated by this pure conscious self. Now, what are the things? Jnata manoham kriti vikriyanam dehendriya prana krita kriyanam ayognivattan anuvartamano na cheshtate no vikaroti kinchana. Now he is the jnata. This absolute reality, the self is the jnata. Of what? Manaha, modifications of the mind. Then ahankriti, that I know. Modification of the mind is misery. Then I am miserable, ahankriti. Then vikriyanam, all the modifications of the mind, etc. Then similarly, deha indriya prana kruta kriyanam. So the activities are done by the body, the faculties as well as the prana, all of them are known by this reality. Like what? Aya agnivat. Aya agnivat means if you take a piece of iron and put it in the fire for some time, for a longer time, then the fire gets as if inside the iron and takes the shape and the form of the iron. But in fact, it doesn't become black, nor does it have any weight. But because the iron is black and heavy, as if the fire has become black and heavy. So, ayognivat, anuvartamano. So, all the attributes, qualities of the iron are adopted as if by the fire, na cheshtate na vikaroti kinchana. Similarly, this absolute reality is getting identified with the mind, but it doesn't become influenced by the mind. Gets identified with the various activities, but doesn't get influenced by them. Be very attentive. Therefore, when I see an object, I am a seer. If I get influenced by that object, then I am the seer, the jiva, the individual. Now second thing, I see the object, but I don't get influenced. I am Paramatma. Now tell me how simple it could be. Perception of the world is not a problem. After the perception, when we get influenced by the perception, then the samsara begins. See, friends, there was one boy, he came and asked me this question. Swamiji, please tell me, what is that? When I see some girl, my mind gets so much attracted and I feel like looking at her and talk to her and all that, and then I forget everything what I had to do. What should I do? I said looking and talking is no problem, but don't go beyond. This is exactly where our self-restraint, Shama, Dhamma, Uparati, Shraddha, Titiksha, Samadhana, the Shama, the Shadaka Sampatti comes into play. That is why I told very clearly that be very attentive. Unless we have Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Shadaka Sampatti, Mumukshutvam cha iti, we are not qualified for the study of Vedanta. And if we are studying in spite of that even if you are not qualified, we are still studying, then what will happen will be, you will keep on asking questions. You will not be able to comprehend it. Then what to do? Don't ask questions. Reflect. Spend more time. What could be the meaning? What could be the meaning? Once a person gets a habit of asking questions, I tell you, he can never stop. See? And then questions will have no end. Any damn question. Whether it is concern or not, no nothing. Anything. Question they have to ask. See? So, ayognivat tan anuvartamano. So, he becomes identified with all of them, and as if it has become the eyes, it has become the nose, it has become the mind. No. Although supporting all of them, yet not getting influenced by any one of them. See, friends, like the space, whether the jar is round, the space inside the jar will be round. Whether the jar is square, inside the space is square. But the space doesn't become anything. It is without any form. It is on the basis of this we told you, the spiritual practice. Sit in your room, in a dark room, absolute darkness. You cannot see in your own hand, it is so dark. And then keep your eyes open and observe this phenomena. What will happen? Eyes are open, therefore seeing is happening. But eyes cannot function in darkness, so there is nothing to see. Because there is nothing to see, a seer is not born. Then what is the experience? Seeing without a seer and a seen is the truth. Recognize this. Now how to tell you this? You also cannot talk about it. Eyes are open, there is nothing to see. Because there is nothing to see, no seer. But seeing is happening because eyes are open. This is exactly what happens when we are standing below the sky and look up, and there is not a single cloud. There is absolute cloudless sky. You will see the sky as very dark blue. the most beautiful skies I have seen in Mexico. When I went with one of my very special friend, and we were going to so many places, and I was so fascinated by the sky. Other things were there, but really fascinated me was the sky. It was so deep, dark blue. See, friends, now be attentive. Sky cannot be seen by the eyes, because sky is not having color and form. Eyes can see color and form. So when you want to see the sky, which doesn't have color and form, and eyes can see only color and form, then what will happen? Seeing was happening, but nothing was seen. See? Then what the eyes will do? Eyes will struggle, and the struggle of the eyes to see is optical illusion. See? Meaning what? Eyes can see only the finite, the sky is infinite. Eyes can see only the forms, the sky is without form. Eyes can see only the colors, the sky is without color. All these three things put together, what will happen? All our gods, Rama or Krishna, they are blue in color. See? So whenever we try to include or perceive the infinite through the limitations of our sense organs, mind and intellect, it is bound to end up in an illusion of blue color. And therefore, all our gods are given avatara, Rama, Krishna, etc., that they are having the blue body, because we are trying to comprehend the infinite. And infinite, when it is comprehended like the sky, becomes blue. See? Jnata manoham kriti vikriyanam dehindriya prana kriti kriyanam ayogni vattan anuvartamano na cheshtate na vikaroti kinchana. So, this pure consciousness, although associated with all the faculties, na vikaroti na cheshtate, neither undergoes any modification nor is trying to do anything. See? When the mirror is there in front of anything comes, reflection happens. Mirror doesn't have to do anything. Exactly the same way. Eyes are open, colors and forms are seen, you don't have to do anything. Ears are open, the sounds are heard, we don't have to struggle. Natural. When a smell is there, it comes naturally, we don't have to go and take a smell. Think. Na cheshtate, na vikaroti. But when we start reacting, this is what Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, eka chintanat nashametyadaha. We have to kill the mind. The killing of the mind is, we must know that there are two aspects of the mind. One aspect is the perception, second mind is the aspect is the projection. We have to destroy, kill this projection aspect. See the world, but don't project good or bad. See the people, but don't project friends or enemies. See, you are in the spiritual plane. But what happens? We have trained ourselves only to comment and project on every experience. Every experience. Like meditation. Swamiji, today's meditation was so good. Projection. Therefore, live in this world with no comment. Nothing is good, nothing is bad. Depends on how your mood is there. See, like I am talking and so many are hearing. Some of them feel, oh, it was so good. Some of them they say, today it was very dull. I don't know what happened to Swamiji. I hope he is all right. Actually, the problem was with the person who was listening. Swami is the same. One person felt good, other felt bad. Why? Because, not of the Swami, because their condition. So, what is the spiritual practice? Ekachintanat. Colors and forms are many, vision is one. Sense organs are many, mind is one. Likes and dislikes, joy, sorrows are many, discrimination is one. And Viveka, discrimination, Vijnanamaya Kosha, is manifesting, unmanifesting. But the pure conscious reality is the absolute one. Neither manifesting nor unmanifesting, is ever the same. Ekachintanat. And therefore the spiritual practice we gave you, very simple one. Hear, see, don't talk. You are practicing meditation. Okay? Now this, na cheshtate na vikaroti kinchana is further explained. Na jayate no mriyate na vardhate na kshiyate no vikaroti nityaha viliyamane piva pushyamashmin na liyate kumbha ivambaram swayam. Na jayate na mriyate na vardhate. These are the modifications of the body. Na jayate, body is born, the truth is not born. See? If we just contemplate in this line of thinking, suppose I am 50 years of age, so I got one image about myself. Then 40 years, another image, 30, another image, 20, 10, 5, 1 year, so many images. Then inside the womb of the mother. Then before conception, was I not there? Can from absence anything be born? So whether the body is there or not, my presence is eternal. To bring this point to our cognition, our scriptures help us in telling, in the last life you have done something good or bad, therefore you are suffering in this life. That means what? You existed even before this body was there. But because we are so body oriented, therefore we are told, you are in other body. See, the body is because of me, I am not because of the body. See? All the shapes of the objects are because of the space. Space is not because of the objects. Therefore, when we are able to focus our understanding in this light, na jayate, the space is not born, everything is born in the space. Space is shapeless, formless, colorless. The contents are with the shape, with the form, with the colors. See? Na jayate, na mriyate. Similarly, the space never dies. Gold never dies. It is the ornaments. Na jayate, na mriyate, na vardhate. When there are too many contents in the space, space doesn't become big. That means it is infinite, there is no possibility of further growth. You cannot add anything to the infinite. So neither it is created, nor does it die, nor can it be improved upon. It is infinite. And therefore, na kshiyate na vikaroti. So these are the modifications of the body. See, na kshiyate doesn't become senile, doesn't become old. Na vikaroti doesn't undergo any modifications of health, etc. And therefore, Nityaha is eternal, ever the same. So like the things come and go in the space, space doesn't go anywhere. Exactly the same way. So many bodies, things are born in him and the truth remains the same. Now you see, is it not our experience? So many bodies have come and gone. Childhood, middle age, they have come and gone. Every day there is a new body. If you are able to digest this statement, you know, like we take bath and we rub our skin, so the dead skin falls off. But this does not happen in case of the snakes. And then these snakes, when their outer skin is dead, they walk out of the skin. See? They don't die. When the skin is dead, exactly the same way. So many bodies we have changed. But we are the same. Now every day that is changing, we are not able to even appreciate or locate it. See? We grow hair, we cut the nail. Is it not a constant change happening? But we are not changing. And little grosser level when we come, childhood has come and gone, teenage has come and gone. See? Na kshiyate, na vikaroti, nityaha is ever the same. Therefore, all our attempt should be remain in this awareness. न जायते नो म्रियते न वर्धते न क्षीयते नो विकरोति नित्यः. Then viliyamane api vapushi amushmin. And when this body dies away, when the body dissolves, viliyamane api vapushi amushmin. When this body dies away, na liyate, it doesn't die, it doesn't disappear. Example is given, kumbha ivambaram swayam. The kumbhe iva ambaram. See, it is a grammar rules. So, if you separate it and read it to make it easier, na liyate kumbhe iva ambaram. Kumbhe iva ambaram is like the space in the pot. So when the pot breaks, nothing happens to the space. Exactly the same way. See? When colors and forms are added, nothing happens to the vision. When colors and forms are gone, nothing happens to the vision. See? This eternal support, supporting the total relative world, is not influenced by the relativity, because relativity is virtual reality, is not actual. Like the husband, wife, brother, father, mother, sister, they are all virtual reality, not actual reality. But when we are lost in the virtual reality, then we can talk only about dharma, helping others, and that becomes the major issue. But the wise people, they are established in the truth, they don't do anything, things just happen by their mere presence. Like the magnet. Magnet doesn't do anything. So, na liyate kumbhe iva ambaram swayam. So, like the space is never destroyed, when the pot is destroyed, in the same way, The truth that we are, the Atma that we are, is ever the same. Therefore, death is an illusion. Prakriti vikruti bhinna shuddha bodha svabhavaha sada sadidam ashesham bhasayam nirvisheshena vilasati paramatma jagradadishvasthasu aham ahamiti sakshat sakshya rupena buddhehe. Prakriti vikruti bhinna, other than all the modifications that are possible, see, bhinnaha, other than them, see, prakriti vikruti bhinnaha, body, sense organs, etc. This is prakriti. Vikruti, modifications of them. Body has become fat, body has become very fat, body has become very, very fat. See, vikruti. Then go to some gym, start playing and try to reduce, or start taking another diet so that your body weight is reduced. Prakriti vikruti bhinnaha. Then shuddha bodha svabhavaha is only pure experience without experience. If we were to catch this, experience without experiencer or experience without experienced, the only option is recognize that both the presence and absence are eliminated by the same factor that we are. So how do we do this? This example and technique also I told you. Chant the Lord's name, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. This you have heard. Then it is followed by silence. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Then again, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So now what is the position that we have taken? If we have taken the position of sound giving importance, then we are a samsari. If we have given importance to the silence, then we are the seekers. And if we have gone beyond the sound and the silence, we are the truth. Because what is the truth? Supports both the presence and absence. Asti nasti. Because the truth is beyond asti nasti. Get this point, my dear friends. Then nothing can disturb us in life. Prakriti vikruti bhinnaha shuddha bodha svabhavaha. Shuddha bodha, it is pure experience. It is not experience of sound, experience of silence, experience of joy, experience of sorrows. No. It is only experience. You cannot define, you cannot speak of. When we become, we can speak. In being, there is no language. When we get lost in the becoming, then the language is born. So, Prakriti Vikruti Vinnaha Shuddha Bodha Svabhavaha Sad Asad Idam Ashesham. All that is and that is not. Sad Asad Idam. All the objective world, whether it is there or it is not there. That means Jagra, Swapna and Sushupti. Jagra, Swapna, waking dream are present and Sushupti is absence. Sat Asat Idam Ashesham Bhasayan, eliminating everything. Sounds are eliminated, silence is eliminated. And by itself, Nirvisheshaha. There is no speciality. that in the sound it is better and silence it is not better. No. See? So when we are chanting the Lord's name, is good. But then ultimately we have to come back to ourselves. Then you start working on this as a special project. So when you are sitting, all your whatever niyam rules are, you finish it off, otherwise that will create disturbance. Then sit for 5 minutes and then chant Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. Now in this, attention is not given to either the sound or the silence. But what happens? When we want to practice this, then the mind starts playing some new suggestions. No, remain absolutely indifferent. So when you do it sincerely, properly, then you will see your chanting will also be suspended. This chanting silence, it will not last long. Maybe hardly 10-15 times, that's it. That also disappears. And that which cannot disappear, aheyam anupadeyam, that which can never be rejected, that alone remains. So it is not a sleep. But then all the experiences will be distinctly experienced. But in all these experiences, there will be zero impact on us. So the presence and absence of so many things will happen. Not only when you are chanting the Lord's name. Heat, cold, sweet, sour. See? But now you are in tune with the divine. So what will be the impact? No complaints. Nose doesn't complain. Good smell, bad smell. Eyes do not complain. Red color or yellow color. Be attentive. Therefore, the simple things which we are telling you, spiritual practice is living at zero complaint level. You are in highest meditation. But then we want complicated things, no? Suffer that. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.